going to teach you guys how to make a good bowl. First thing you want to do is gather your tobacco. We're going to be using Pirate's Cove, which is Starbuzz, and Alpha Carmint. I'm going to mix them together approximately half and half. The first thing you want to do is measure out your tobacco. So you take your little bowl and you sprinkle, the key word is sprinkle, the tobacco into the bowl. So once it's about halfway full, we're going to say that that's around halfway full. I'm going to add the other flavor, which is the mint. And you don't want it to go over the top or else you're going to end up with too much tobacco. After that, you want to dump it out onto a cutting board and cut it with a pair of scissors. Now this will aerate the tobacco as well as help to mix the juices. You just want to use a little choppy motions. These scissors aren't that great. Good scissors to use are the kids' safety scissors. The little tiny ones with the little handles. Once you've got all that tobacco all flaky, you want to pick out the sticks as well. And you do that by kind of sprinkling it around. That's to find the sticks and to also kind of, again, mix it and aerate it. We've got a little bit of a stick there. We don't want to smoke sticks. It's not very pleasant. It doesn't last as long. So after you've kind of made, well, I was taught to make a little rice ball, like a little onigiri, and then pick it up and sprinkle it onto the cutting board, and then just keep doing that a few times. Then what you want to do is grab up the tobacco, and it's okay if it spills because you can always pick it back up, and you sprinkle it in the bowl. Now you want to sprinkle it on the sides of the bowl because that's where you're going to be putting your coal. So you just turn it around and you sprinkle, sprinkle, sprinkle. This helps to aerate the tobacco again. And you sprinkle and you sprinkle and you sprinkle. And if you need to move it around, feel free to. But don't ever, ever pack it. Now see how there's a little hole in the middle there? You want to just kind of fill that in with very, very lightly sprinkling it. Now if you look at it like this with your eye, and if there's a little bit sticking out, you just put your finger over it like that and kind of move it around. Now that your bowl's done, you want to go wash your hands. And then we're going to foil it. Now you don't ever want to use shitty oil like this. You always want to use the heavy duty aluminum foil. Reynolds Wrap is the best. When you go to foil your bowl, you want to make a little imprint of the bowl. This is called smothering. Pretend you're smothering your boyfriend or girlfriend or something along those lines. Now you've got a nice little imprint. After that, you just want to seal that with your hands and make sure it's all the way closed. Now make sure it's nice and taut or else you're going to have problems with your coal. Also, when you go to use your little poker thingy, which is what we use here, you want to do it twice. So you go once, turn it, and then do it again. And there you have a nicely made hookah bowl.